And welcome back. We're back where we left off last time in Europa Universalis 4, where we're playing a chill game, the Ottomans, which means it's been less than 20 years and we're already in the Balkans. Chill games, the Ottomans. I don't like the knights are actually semi-successfully doing stuff in Constantinople, so we'll have to send a guy over to go deal with them. Can we get the fleet out in time? The Venetian Navy shows up? Yes. Could invest in attack. We're going to hold off. It is very tempting to take Arquebusser here for the military tactics. Janissaries demand privileges. Grant it, in which case loyalty to the Empire will be revoked and be replaced with guaranteed liberty. You know, Topric Law, which would raise their maintenance, or I can do Never, which is a big rebellion. Or can grant marriage rights. Intimate the Sultan Perpetrator with their hands on their swords to demand their fair share of royal privileges, just like other states enjoy with theirs. Okay. Don't necessarily want to deal with the 33 rebels right away. You know, we'll take the yearly corruption for the moment. Okay, that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. So we'll have to raise that loyalty up to 100 so we can block off celibacy. Just got replaced with great marriage rights, but okay, that's easy enough. Oh, and that'll be a much smaller one to revoke. Okay. Whereas 33 rebels was not something I wanted to deal with. It's something we could have dealt with if we weren't at war. Again, Venice wants to give up, but Ragusa doesn't want to let them out. Alright, this will be a little bit of a greedy drop, but we're going to try it. If we can get them the knights, and we can get them to the appropriate state, Ragusa will probably negotiate with them, handing that territory over to us. And then as long as the war ends quickly enough, we can release the knights again, which will make them a vassal, and we won't get that territory gets popping up in Malta instead. But if they pop in Malta, then that'll be fine. Either way. We won't move this army down there to cause problems for our enemies. Okay, so time to spend some admin power. Ideally, it would be value. Yeah, I think it's value one. Ideally, it would be spent on coring, but we are not in a position to be coring right at this moment. Right, so come back away to port. Pious Sun 555. Yeah, we're gonna Pious Sun. Pious Sun is our favorite. We're on 555. Don't think we have enough cannons to do an even board. No. Yeah, I think we sit in a good situation where we could, by turning in the favors, I think we will be able to offer vassalization to Ragusa, as long as they don't gain any territory in the peace deal. I don't think they're slated to, so it shouldn't be too hard. Wainlu, they're a little big to Diplo vassalize. We got cores from them. Okay, so for the moment we're diplomatically expanding. Well, maybe Theodore. Let's see with Theodore. Once again, we're back in the position where we could invest in it, but we'll wait the 3 years and at least until someone gets it, one or the other. So for the fact that we're at war, this is a surprisingly chill moment in the game. Just waiting for the sieges. Because, to be fair, are somewhat stuck on the island until the siege is done, so they're not going anywhere. We'll take buffer states. Again, I'm not too worried about falling a little bit behind in Diplotech. One thing I probably should do is, if we can get rid of under-reliance on Janissaries, we'll have 100-100, and that should be a position where we can take grant, or remove grant from marriage rights. So, we got space for 15 more Janissaries, so let's recruit 15 more Janissaries. Could hopefully get rid of under alliance. Almost got rid of it. Ah, draw with the knights. So they've negotiated white peace with the knights, which is not quite what we want, but yeah, it'll be fun. Those knights come from the knights later. We might click this in a bit, just for the loyalty. But that would be when it would take us up to 100, I think. So we can do that verification. Plumpton is trying to, but we're not going to be able to last as you. You might be. Not until we close the border between you. Which wouldn't be too bad. No, we're still gonna say no to you. Okay, fleet got troops across, troops reorganized. So yeah, we're probably going to return, probably going to sit in a state of peace for a little while after this war is over, simply just to get our manpower back, because the manpower is a little depleted. Arrogant administrators, okay. That's annoying, but that's okay. Expensive edicts, yeah, we don't need that on anymore. Side of the Janissaries for the 10 opinion. Again, even though this is technically nominally over 100, it's capped at 100. Oops, actually I meant to click the other option. Oh, we lost the stability, that's fine. My mouse is being a bit floaty today. Not 100% sure why. Probably need, like, clean the sensor or something. So I'm not exactly sure where the Venetian army is. It's not in our territory. There's our everlasting victory over Ragusa. Oh, okay. How much expansion did you just give me? 20. Okay, could be worse. Wasn't expecting to get stuff there. We got stuff there. You gave me there, okay. And there, okay. Makes sense. That makes sense. And there. That's Naxos. That's Montenegro. I'm gonna let those actually be subjects. So I don't have to pay for their integration right now. Can I not release Naxos? Thought that had a Naxos core. Yeah, you have a Nexus core. We don't release Albania. Nope, 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 nope. This is Naxos there. No. Okay, well, we'll core it if we can't release it as a one province winner. If it was a one province winner, I would have just released it again. Anyway, I think it's still possible to get this to work. It's going to be a little bit tight. Yeah, we're going to do the Ulma one because we want to move forward on that one. Just shove up a mosque there. Too bad. Now, someone has gained admin tech, so we'll take the penalty on it just to get the indigenous. Yep, sure. We're going to be a little bit focused a little bit more on Ragusa, but once we get Ragusa done, we'll Diplo vassalize you. I need to repay my loans first. Can I pay all of them? No. Though given the circumstances, we can rapidly generate more revenue. Now we trade first with the favors, trust for favors. Well, the favors are trust. Like so. Okay. They're now a subject. Which on 30th June we can promote to any closer subject. Interesting, Montenegro just randomly has like 41% liberty desire. Okay. Yep, take the spy detection. And we'll send you a gift. But then you'll become a vassal, and then annihilate. Because that's how we roll sometimes. No, we're gonna still say no. We don't want allies half across the world just because we can have allies half across the world, right? We want allies that we can. Well, we don't really want allies. Like, we got Tunisia. Tunis alone is all the allies we need. We're the Ottomans. We don't need friends. Another subject. Can't make you one for whatever reason. I think these guys go to islet. Granted, we got space. We don't need to convert everyone to islets, I suppose. Another option is to go around all the liberated subjects. Send spies to them. It's like, no, we're gonna send diplomats. We don't have to hide. We're the Ottomans. We just have to get their opinion to 190, and then they will join the Empire willingly. And we'll at least wait the year. I suspect someone else will develop it on the year tech. And then we can get it for at least 10% cheaper. Built that house of worship. And yeah, someone just went ahead and grabbed it. So that makes this the perfect time to grab it myself. For the innovativeness. Better cavalry. And we probably have more force limit. Yeah, we can get 3 more. So we can grab 3 more Janissaries. I'll go over force limit just to have the full Janissary complement. So we lose our under-reliance on Janissaries. Yeah, so given enough time, the opinion of the Janissaries should hit 100, which should mean we will take the grant marriage rights away from them. What? Oh, the defected to Naples. Okay, well, we're not doing anything about that right away. That's a little bit of too uphill for us. Our current situation. Demobilize the fleet. Rooting at corruption, but that should go away as soon as the cores are complete. We'll take the legitimacy hit this time. I didn't want to take the double stability hit. Okay, let's pay these loans, except the last one, which requires to take a new loan, repay. Pragmatism in the mysticism. Let's also significantly reduce military maintenance. We're waiting for things to happen. At this point, we can basically sort of slowly, oh, bet, we're doing a lot of diplomats, but we can basically just expand with the magical powers of diplomacy. Because we're the Ottomans, and sometimes just the threat of an Ottoman invasion, or the implied threat of the Ottoman invasion, is enough to make them surrender to you. Land reforms, leave the Ulma alone, or expand the Tamar system. We're at the mysticism camp, so we're going to try to stick mysticism. This would be the option we go if they're doing that. We should take the manpower. Take that manpower. And then press the button again. That's one reason I haven't taken the army down to 0 maintenance, is so the units can reinforce a little bit. Carmen is offering us an alliance. We won't be able to last on those because we have cores in them. So we're going to decline. They're one of the people we'll say no to. And one of the people we're probably going to invade the moment our manpower is back. Functional. And we'll take the prestige right now. Again, we want this to get up to 90. We'll take the mission and revoke the marriage rights. Influence ideas is tempting. Okay, we don't have unbalanced tech balance in yet, so we'll take the diplomatic influence. And help with the Diplo annexations, Diplo vassalizations as well. Reduced inflation there because we went over a full button press as far as reduction is concerned, so I took the time, or took the opportunity to reduce it in a way that would be a little bit wasteful. Oh wait, then if we send a gift, we'll be able to vassalize the Republic of Crete. So technically I only need one march or vassal, I believe. Keep this functional. We'll hold on to one vassal. Crete actually makes a good choice for a vassal. Because they're an island. Okay, we were working on these guys, so let's get that offer alliance delivered. Claim guarantee. And as we are the Ottomans, we're spreading like the plague via the powers of diplomacy. We're soon going to have a islet in Italy with barely any aggressive expansion. At 85, so we still need to raise it a bit. So if I need a replacement to our statesman, that's the button we're going to press for the statesman. We're not coring anything, so we don't need the first one. Okay, so that should suppress the Greek revolt. But they haven't sent any troops in. Ramadan. We're low on legitimacy, so gain some legitimacy. We got the money to build the workshop in capital. We'll take the decadence here. We're still in the first era, first age, so the Ottomans don't really have a decadence problem in the first age. $21, 19, yeah, so it's probably workshop, unless I want more manpower. Well, for the first one, it's the workshop. Grab that workshop. So we're going to do offer alliance, influence, bribe. Get him up to the 190. So in theory, we actually have everything we need. So let's take that diplomat back. Let's start on that. No, I say bribe. Send gift. We're providing influence and money to our new governor of our new territory. Yeah, Venice is definitely not happy with the current state of affairs. As their former territories is willfully agreeing to become Ottoman subjects. Time of peace. Security of the state must be ensured. -1 war exhaustion. National unrest. No building this land shall burn down. Or yearly legitimacy and average monarch lifespan. So we declare any war. Yeah, we'll do average monarch lifespans. We'll do that. That gave us 5, so we'll take train the Janissaries. Which then means we have enough to take away grant marriage rights. There we go. You know, I won't reimpose the celibacy right away. Because, well, it would help with the reducing of corruption, but that's all it would really help with. Oh, they have a core in me. They do. Okay. Yeah, we're still in a situation where we can just be Diplo vassalizing our way into well, not into the Empire. Okay, so into the Shadow Empire, into Italy, northern Italy. We can Diplo vassalize. So let's keep doing that. Okay, Janissary is dealt with. We're not going to hand out Janissary privileges yet. We'll do that at some point. We'll more loyalty from them. Still working to get our crownland back after we acquired all the lands of commerce and stuff like that. All the monarch power granting ones. You want a base tax of 4, granted. Gimme religion thrives in Constantine. +1 base tax. And we can go ahead and seize a land. So we're almost back to the 30 plus. We're 29. Oh, I need to have 4 privileges granted to the Ulma for Fate of the Patriarch. I just need to give one more thing out. Let's grab religious diplomats. The diplomatic reputation applies to people even of opposite religions, so that's not a problem. Same religion, opinion country from others of the same religion. Yeah, we'll grab religious diplomats. That's the 4th one. That then means we have Fate of the Patriarch complete, so complete that. Get a bunch of bonus points in Constantine, bring it to 52. Yeah, still think grabbing that manpower recovery speed won't be bad. Just finishing the tree out quickly. Development down is not a problem either. Save a little bit on the envoy travel time as well. Yeah, all around good idea. As we get bigger and become even more capable of just Diplo vassalizing people. Even people of the wrong religion. Who cares if they're wrong religion? We're the sublime port. And actually, this lull that we're in is a very good time, definitely based on the time, to put a part break in. So if you are watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow. Because I think I'm going to record at least one more part tonight. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around, because I'm going to record one more part tonight, because I've committed to that. I'm going to take a short break between parts, just to stretch a little bit of legs. But until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.